my subject today is products or opportunity. And it's a really interesting subject, and people go, huh? It's a simple thing, but it's not a simple thing. Over the years, what I've seen is people struggle with this so much. And you heard from Karen Millers yesterday talking about Galvanic Spa and how she built a Team Elite business almost purely on galvanic spas. But in the early days, she was purely focused on selling those. And a lot of people come into our business and they purely focus on selling product. And that's great, and they make some money and they do that, but they don't focus on anything else. And then other people will come into the business and they say, oh, it's just about the business opportunity, and all they want to do is recruit people. And some people will, there's this constant sort of discussion, which is more important, which is not. Now, and it's really simple, because this is it. This is you're beating your head against the wall and you're going, I'm not growing fast enough, or I'm not growing at all, and I'm selling all this product and my business isn't growing, or I'm recruiting all these people and my business isn't growing. And this whole thing about, is it product or is it business, I believe is totally the wrong question. And yet I hear it so many times. I mean, over and over and over and over, and any of the leaders watching this will know that. It's the wrong question. Product and business. If you think about railway tracks, you've got two tracks, and you've got two tracks for a reason. Because what happens if the train, if someone takes one of the tracks away? The train's going to tip over. You're going to have a derailment. And that's what will happen to your business if you focus on just one of those two things. So let's look at this, and let's look at some examples while we picture this train track. It's a very simple concept, and it was given to me by two sisters many, many years ago, Andrea Rudd and Tina Fulton Kennedy. And it's an amazing thing because it's so simple. If a train won't work without both things running, our business won't work without product and business. Let's say that all we are is product salespeople, that we're just out there selling. We're in the direct selling industry. We're just selling product. So what's that tell us? Okay, that tells us that we've just got to learn how to sell more and more ourselves. And we are then limited by how much we can sell as an individual. And let's say that you're a superstar and you can do, thousands and thousands of points a month in your group, and you're great. But how are you going to feel in 2 years from now when you can still do that, but you're going, I got to do all this work to get the same thing every month. I can't grow it because I've only got so many hours in a day. I can only do so many posts. I can only do so many calls or demos or whatever. So it's restricting. And what usually happens over time to people who purely sell product is that within 2 years, they usually either get out of the business or just stop aggressively pursuing it, because it's the same thing. They can't grow. They grow to a point and it's exciting, and then it levels off. Now, let's look at the other side of the track and the business opportunity side. And some people say, oh, well, you're saying it's all about the business opportunity. No, that's not what I'm saying. We're getting to that. Talking about the business opportunity, I say, I just need to recruit everyone. And you'll get some people will run out and all they want to do is talk to people about the business, talk to people about the business, talk to people about the business. And they recruit a lot of people. And the people don't stay, and people aren't making any income, and product's not moving. And that business falls over. And actually, it usually doesn't take 2 years to fall over. It'll usually fall over within 90 days. It falls over very quickly because the disappointment of bringing all those people in and then seeing them not do anything is very, very frustrating. And so it tends to drive your way. But what if you took product and business like a railway track and did them together? And that's really, and it's what the message the company tries to give us all the time is the key. Because if you think about it, we start out, we're using the product, we fall in love with the product, and we are selling the product. And then whilst doing that, we've got people seeing this as a business. We start making some income and they start looking at it. And when they do join our teams, they see our example of using the product first, becoming a product, of the products ourselves. So we're using the product and loving the product and understanding the product ourselves. It's critical. And we're selling some of the product. We've built a solid circle group as a brand rep. Whilst product or business is the wrong question, product and business is the right answer. It's totally the right answer. And if you understand that and just keep that railway track firmly in your mind, I know it's simplistic, but if you keep it firmly in your mind, it can make an incredible difference to your business. We can shut the slide off. And in this day and age, what's happened is our business has changed over the years, so that a lot of the people coming in, especially from social media, they can sell a lot of product quickly, and it helps them to understand that, so that they know that over time, they also need to build teams. And on the other hand, you've got some people that come in, as I said earlier, that just want to build the team, but they've got to understand this is a business with substance, a business with foundation. And to get that foundation, you've got to be using the products and selling the products to consumers. And that balance will give you a business that is so solid. The growth we're seeing right now, as there's turmoil and things, out in the community around the world, we're seeing growth. We're seeing that growth, especially in groups where that is well balanced, that product and business. So product and business is the answer. Thanks very much for allowing me to come on and share, Tracy. Appreciate it.